Hello, good evening, everyone, and especially Mr. Anto. Today, I want to present my final exam about CNN, Computer Neural Network Machine Learning, that I have done this last 2 weeks, and it's about image processing. I will share the project. So this is my project about image processing. So for this final exam, I have a project that must make some of uh, image processing computer neural network CNN. And now I want to present my project about it. So the first is I want to explain what is the data set are I'm using in this. The data set that I'm using is about image dataset, and the type is PNG, and the label is I divide the train and task file into two class. So now I'm gonna explain each part about my whole program. So the first is because in CNN, we need a torch division. So first I need to install the torch vision so it can process my image that I want to input in here. And then I need to install it again about GDown. After all of the install, I need to import the whole things that needed for the image processing. And then uh, number of class, batch size, learning rate, and num import. So the second question is what classification or prediction you have done. So the classification, of course, is about image processing, and the prediction is I want to make my program learn about the image that I given it. So hopefully the program understand 100% about it. So every time I want to pass it again with another data, the program is understanding. So uh, after this, I'm gonna explain about this part. So D227 is it means is so when I want to take the data set from the Kaggle, all the data have a different size. So before I want to input the data to this program, I want to make all the picture with the same size. So the size that I choose is 227 times 227 pixel rate. And the and all transform normalize means so 0.4914 and 0.48 to 2 and 0.4465 is mean about the RGB, red, uh, gold, and blue. So before I want to input the picture, of course I want to make the standard for the color so the program can understand it. This is important to increase the successful of the machine learning. So after this, I define the dictionary that I use. So for this project, the file of the dataset I contain in one of my folder, D folder. So in here, I want the program to understand where is my dataset is placed. So for the data train, I contain it in D file name the folder is mic, and inside mic there is a train folder. And for the test is same in D file in mic folder, and inside mic folder there's a um, test folder for the picture test. And then I try to print the dictionary content. It means so I want to know if the program uh, read the picture or read the file. So if I print the dictionary content about the train and test, and the result is not like this. The result is when I first try is about an error. So when the error is the output is error, so it means is uh, the program the program that I make for uh, search the data is not really successful. So the second try after I do some evaluation and make again retouch the program. So the output is this. So when the output is this, so I know that in train in this file, the program read all the picture in it. So if for example this GPG is one of the picture type. So I know the program read all of the picture data picture that I contain in file D. And for the test, I know again that the program read the data image in this file. So after this, I make. So before I explained that in train and task file, I divide it again into two class. So in here, I want to declare the class, and this is classes. Class one, class two is mean in each uh folder in folder task and folder train have two class one like this and class two. So where the classes contained is in uh, D file my train and D file my test. Okay, so in here, I want the program know that so in each file there's a picture. So I copy the picture path so the program know. So for example, the train class image is inside. So inside the train class image have two folder class one and folder class two. So uh if I just write this, the program didn't know where is the picture of class 1 and class 2. So I select one of the picture path and copy it in here so the program know where is uh where is the class 1 and where is the picture of the class 2. So in class 1 this is the path, and class 2 this is the path of the picture. And it's same on for the task. Class 1 this is the path, and class 2 this is the path. So after this, the image, I combine it again. Class in train image, train class image item is contained in here. So after this, I want to test it. Is the program know how much for the sample of the test and the sample of the training data? So in here, I declare about the file that contain the data. And after this, the train loader. The train loader is the program read how many files that contain in the folder that I uh directly what directly choose for this path. So after I make this, I print it. So I know how many train and test samples. And after I know the train is 44 sample and the test is 16 sample, I cross-check again to my folder, D folder, and I count it again. So after I count it again and the number is exactly the same, so I continue to the second. After this, uh, I want the program choose one of the image and show the data, one of the data that in the training image. So after this, uh, uh, I continue for the question number 4, which CNN architecture that I use. For this project, I use AlexNet CNN architecture. And for the question, why AlexNet? Uh, why not the VGG16? So at first, uh, I do some research and a lot of it say that it is depend on the uh, project that we make. So the LXNet and the VGG is the same, but uh, I want to try the first is AlexNet, and if it fail, I want to trace it to VGG16. But at the end, because the result is make me happy, so I just use the AlexNet compared with the VGG16. So uh, after this, I try to uh, this is epoch mean is for the program to learn about the data that I given. So this is the epoch. The epoch mean sometimes need the time. It's depend on the batch size. Oh yeah, we continue for the question number 5, what kind of tuning method you have done to improve the accuracy? So, uh, the tuning method that I use is first the num class is 2, the batch size is 4. Learning. This is the final uh the final value that I have. But the first, before I try this, I tried with the batch size 6 batch size and airport is 100. So it means is it gonna repeat it 100 times with 6 batch size. And the result is I got 70% of the accuracy, and I tried to increase the batch size to 7, but the result that I got is the accuracy is under 70%, and I tried to change the batch size to 5, and then the accuracy increased to 86%, and I tried to make the batch size 4, and the result is increased again to 77%. And the final value that I got is I increased the epoch to 200. So in 5 try, I got is in 4 try I just changed the batch size and the epoch is 100, and the last is I changed the epoch to 200 with the 4 batch size. Let's continue. So in here, the image, the program is learning about the image. So before I explained that I separate the folder into train and task. So in here, the program learned about the image in the train folder. So in the train folder, there is a 44 sample. So the program needs to learn all of it and repeat it 200 times. So a loss is mean when you got a high loss, so it gonna affect to your accuracy. So if your loss is low, it means is the accuracy is high, but when the loss is high, the result of the accuracy is low. So after I check 200 times, the loss is 0. It means the data and the program is understand successful of what is the data that I given. And after that, I try to make a test. So after the program learned about the data train, so in here I'm gonna give the data test 16 sample of the data test. So I give it in here. So after the program is learned about the data, I give it a test, and the test is just for sample, and the result is have 100 accuracy. So for the last question is conclusion and final analysis. So the conclusion for this final exam project is first, I use the num classes 2, batch size 4, and learning rate 0.001, and the number of epoch that I chosen is 200. So, and the size of the picture that I choose is 227 times 227 pixel with the batch size 32 for the picture. And for the RGB, I standard it all of it the same with this value, and uh, with I use the AlexNet architecture, and after I do the train task at train, and then I do the test, and I got the 100%. So um, what process method is used? So that's all for my presentation about CNN final test, final exam. So uh, hopefully I can learn again about the CNN much deeper, so I understand about what is CNN mean, because this is about my background, and uh, I apology about my lack of pronunciation or my vocabulary isn't clear enough. And thank you for today, and thank you for listening in my presentation.